Okay, we are live. Looks really bad, the quality, I wonder why. Oh, because it's a 360. Whoa, that's not good. Why is it a 360? It should be higher. Uh-oh, let's see if I did something wrong. That's not good. Let's go to my channel. And quality seems better, way better. Okay, I don't know, is this my web browser thing, I guess? Alright, I already made a note. I need to fix the bot, the chat bot. And by chat bot I mean the other bot, because I know I did 2 chat bots, one for the other channel and this one, but I'm combining both, so I need to figure that out too. On my own time, of course, not now. Kinda just want to enjoy the game, finish it off with my dog Cookie here. So once I set it up, we'll start right now. Because I know this one at least works for this channel, so I'll do that. I might do another like reset of everything, but not points wise, because I know people like their points. So much things to think about. But I'll figure it out. It just takes some time. Maybe tomorrow. Right, Cookie? Oh, go. Chill. Oh, no. She bit my lip so hard. Ow. Alright. So, let's go into this. Alrighty. Alright. Oh, is this the right one? Oh, there we go. Alright. So, we are going to continue Autopsy Simulator. It's a game that I really... I think I guess I'm just passionate about, I guess. I don't know. Medical stuff, it's pretty good. So, I like it. Hello. It has been a while. Although everyone changes their name, so I don't really remember their name right off the bat. I've had it many times where they're like, hey, it's been a while. And I'm all like, yeah. And I'm like, your name is completely different. So yeah. If I remember correctly, this was... What did we just... Oh yeah, something happened where some transportation crashed or something. And
I'm exhausted.
Something happened.
Stephen brought in today.
And like his apartment got broke into and something like that. So I can't remember exactly. Yo Mundo, what's up? Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I completely forgot to do that. Let's see if I can fix it right now. Darn it, no. But you guys reminded me what I wanted to fix on the thing here. Gotta change it. Good thing to remember. ETO, don't know. ETO. Oh hey, ETO, I remember that. Dude's cracked in mobile games, honestly. He really is.
Good morning, Mr. Ridley. No, he's not here yet? No, I'll do without him. I hope he... Oh, come on. He was too lazy to even wheel the gurney to the autopsy room.
Oh, that. So how far have we been in this game? I think this is a very short game. I think they said it was like 4 hours. I did like 2 hours and a half. So we'll probably finish it within an hour or so. Your mood's been affected by the Euros? Oh no. That's unfortunate. I haven't been keeping up with it actually. I just for that one time you told me about it, so Tell me, is Scotland doing okay? Something tells me they may not be doing okay. All right, let's do this. Okay. You just hear a giggle. I guess that's something.
Almost there.
I'm not saying that I'm like this game could be.
Now for the
I'm not saying I'm
part.
jumpy,
The
but
body needs to be moved. Where's Ridley when you need him?
yeah, why I like this game so much is that we get to figure out what's going on.
Alright. I just need some gloves and my apron. Then I can get to work.
Where's that? Where would that be? I already forgot how to play this game a little bit. Oh. Oh, in the dissecting room. Where would the dissecting room be? We finished bottom of our group. Wait, we drew 1-1 versus I don't know, was after the stream or the day of the stream, but it was good. Then we played on Sunday and lost in the last kick of the game 1-0. Finished bottom of the group. You know, at least they got to play, you know? At least. Does this look like a dissecting room to you? You would think I would know. But when I think of dissecting, I think of that frog that everyone does during like anatomy at some point in high school.
Huh?
Creepy. Can I open it? Oh! Oh, okay. That startled me. Hold up, let me check on my Cookie! Where'd you go? Cookie! Cookie? I'm gonna check on my dog real quick. My dog betrayed me again. There's this Automan, and like there's a button on top, and she just tore it off. Hey, no, you're not allowed to go back there now. Alright, yeah, I guess we should make hungry, but we denied the clearest penalty ever. Ugh. That is quite unfortunate indeed. You know, sports can be very unfavorable. Bro, I'm looking for an apron and I'm struggling. Like, shouldn't it not be here? Is this not the dissecting room? Yeah, it is. Bro, I'm blind. I'm literally blind.
It's been a while since the eye wash in this thing was changed. It's probably a health hazard now.
Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh, I walked across. Okay, we're not gonna talk about that. I'm blind as heck.
I'm going to need my tape recorder for this.
Your dog? Your older dog? Dang, that dog can run for 15 minutes. Bro, I can't wait to take my dog to the park. When she's finished all her shots, we can take her to the park. Oh, voice recorder. You know what? Hold up. Cookie just went back to the... Okay, I'm back. What breed of dog do you own? So she was supposed to be a Chihuahua originally, but she is what's called a toy fox terrier. So it's a very, very energetic dog and very smart too. But right now she's super young, so she's very mischievous still. She's not even 6 months yet. We're getting there, but not yet. I would have got it instantly, but I was in sliders and it was like 8 AM. Excuses, Mundo. Another excuse to hit the gym. I'm just kidding.
Autopsy dated November 22nd, 1991. 7:32 p.m. Led by Dr. Jack Hanman.
What? Okay, look through the information. Oh, okay, so this is an exciting part. So basically this is, well, from my understanding, we're like forensic examiner. So we get to figure out with the information we have what was the cause of death. I'm not entirely sure how true this all stuff is, but I mean the anatomy and stuff is pretty there. I hit the gym source. Trust me, bro. Trust me. Trust me.
I begin by verifying the identity of the Jane Doe.
Oh wait, didn't we do this a bit?
It's
It sent
most
me
likely
back a bit.
Harper Lloyd, age 35, found in a well-owned house by her neighbors Leonard and Dorothy Chelsea. Reported missing for a week.
Oh, we did this a little bit. I think the game sent me back a bit.
Firefighters found the body after the Chelsea family began complaining that the tap water tasted strange, and at one point had begun to smell and turn a dark color.
I think because I didn't finish a chapter.
It is also known that the deceased was diagnosed with affective bipolar disorder. Harper was placed on drug therapy, which she dropped out of fairly regularly. During her treatment, she was under the care of her common-law partner, Richard Benson.
Oh, hey, Cross! Hey, I didn't even know the seal was gonna activate and it activated. Alright, Cross. I've heard the leading cause of death is dying, so I'd be great at this game. You know? Your facts. Statistically, death, the leading cause of death is death. What have you missed? Nothing much, Cross. Ah, we're barely getting. Oh! Dude, my dog just took a chomp out of my arm. Alright. She's upset with me because she's all like, why didn't you let me chew off that button off the ottoman? No.
The last person who had contact with the deceased was her partner. Harper's last message read as follows. I'm gonna take a shit in their stupid well. Then we'll see who has the last laugh.
Okay.
Nice one.
So immediately we have a person who happened to fall in a well or some sewer thing. They went missing. They have a history of bipolar disorder. And our last words were as what he just said.
Police records also show that Mrs. Lloyd was in constant conflict with her neighbors. The constant parties and subsequent brawls made living in the area nearly impossible, especially when Lloyd's partner wasn't around.
So the person was very rowdy indeed.
I proceed to open the bag and check the state of decomposition of the corpse.
All right. So
the most important task in forensic identification of a drowned person is to distinguish whether the death occurred before or after entering the water.
Before or after. So we did this one a little bit.
Okay.
But I guess I have to go from the beginning.
I carefully removed the victim's clothes so as not to damage the skin.
Okay.
The deceased was found fully clothed. One shoe is missing. I'm going to need the camera to document all possible suspicious marks.
Pick up the photo camera from the desk drawer. All right. Yep.
Definitely the first thing that stands out is the very advanced post-mortem gigantism.
Hold up, I gotta check on my dog again. You're not be doing nothing you're supposed to. Okay, good. So take a general photo of the deceased. Equip camera. And
the skin of the deceased appears very delicate, smooth, and relaxed from being in the water for a long time. The whole body is extremely pale.
Find marks on the body for photograph. Oh, so it does look like the person is missing an eye.
There are bruises and hemorrhages on the neck. These usually occur due to increased inhalation when fighting to breathe underwater.
What, Cookie's up there? Cookie's is trying to chew off a button off my ottoman. That's it. I see her in the corner of my eye, so. And it looks like there's a lot of.
It's likely that the deceased was lying on her back when she was fished out.
I guess the way that how it's presented, the skin. Because all this looks like it's very, what's it called? Like, look at those wrinkles. That's sponging.
The so-called washerwoman's skin on the feet
Yeah.
The deceased had indeed been in the water for a long time.
Look at them hands. Why not?
The skin on the hands can be easily separated from the body. The separation takes the form of a glove.
Yep. Oh. There's a lot of
Some
marks.
obvious scratches on the skin.
Yeah, they look like that because the person presumably been in the water for a long time. But what else am I missing? Like, I see a lot of like secretions there. I don't know what else I'm supposed to really take a picture of. Does she have her bone that she went? Oh, that would be perfect actually. I could probably do that. I thought she was gonna fall asleep with me because she was getting comfortable. But you're right. Good call.
Post-mortem markings are seen on the underside of the body. That is, on the back, thighs, and calves of the deceased.
All right. Be right back, guys. I'm gonna give Cookie her bone. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. Here you go, Cookie. You know, I didn't think about it, but I think I left in a bad part. This is medical stuff, by the way, so yeah, it is what it is. Okay, don't worry, watch for it. Did the body do anything, Cross, when I was gone? No? Yeah, Cookie's happily chewing the bone now. Hello, Clover. I am playing a very, it's a horror game, but autopsy-wise, so. Alright, we're gonna pin the photos on the board. Alright, so, Got some damaging to the face. General photo there. The hands and the feet are basically all damaged skin-wise, scratches and abrasions.
So,
and
after the preliminary exam, it's time to take a closer look at this.
Alright, so we're going to perform the autopsy now. What do you guys think happened? So, I think they obviously fell. They probably got rendered unconscious. Woke up. No one knows how to figure out where the person was, and they died. That's what I think. Streams always freeze watching your streams only. It's okay. It happens.
The deceased was clothed. Rigor mortis does not need to be checked. Based on
Dorime.
You can be sure it has subsided.
Hi, Jackie. Inspect the areas of concern with the magnifying glass. Alright, so how do I go?
Where to start? Alright.
So obviously feet and our hands are there because of the long-term damage of the water being submerged underwater for a long time. I don't know if that's like a glitch thing there, but obviously it doesn't look like they have an eye anywhere, and there's scratches. So let's look at the scratches first.
There are obvious scratches on the skin, especially on the back and hands. These could be defensive wounds, evidence of some sort of altercation prior to death.
What do you guys think? Maybe? Nah, I think they're just general. That will is cursed. Bro, and the people said that they drank from the water, so that's something. Olaf, Luna. You know what? Oh, that's another thing. I'm writing down things in my head now so I can remember to put in my stream now. I thought you said you're home. Wow. Oh. So those are scratches, obviously. This automatically looks like there's like, I can't really tell if they're markings or like vomitus, but vomitus would have been gone already. You can see the trail and stuff, unless that's supposed to be something else. I don't know.
We see thick white foam in the mouth of the deceased.
Oh, okay, so they didn't mess with it.
Pulmonary edema.
Yeah.
Foam is a characteristic in deaths due to drowning.
Yeah, so what happens is the water hits the lungs and the alveoli and causes this kind of like foaminess because air is still being exchanged at some point, but to the point where there's not, and you get the foaminess. You beat the DLC again today. I know what I'm gonna go and used to go through. As long as I get help, because it's gonna be tough if I try. I'm looking forward to it. I do need to warm up though, so maybe tomorrow I might play a little bit just to remember everything. Alright, so this right here, this is very like water submerged looking type of skin here. Where I go, I don't know. I'm not sure if it's a graphical glitch because it's not really saying anything. Unless they just didn't have an eye to begin with. I don't know. It's weird.
The spots have a purplish blue-red hue, which is a typical sign of the death of the organism.
That's about it.
Yep, pretty typical. Liver mortis are formed as a result of putrefaction of blood in the veins.
Oh, okay. They're basically saying that's like the natural looking clinical manifestations
due to
when
the fact that the deceased was wearing shoes
mortis
all the time. Her feet are in better condition than her hands. Nevertheless, we can still notice a clear, wavy skin and the so-called washerwoman's skin texture.
Washerwoman skin? I'm assuming that's just what the skin looks like when it's been submerged in water for a long time.
No obvious signs of struggle. The skin on the hands would have easily peeled away from the flesh. Some of the fingers have already lost their nails.
Ouch.
Okay, that's probably enough to indicate a direction for further examination.
Alright, so highlight previously found wound on clipboard. Oh, the clipboard? How do I go to clipboard shift?
I better note that down in the records. Marks found on the neck and foaming at the mouth are typical signs of drowning people. Those abrasions appear relatively fresh. No healing or scarring is visible. There doesn't seem to be anything unusual about this liver mortis. Diffuse spots are caused by blood rotting in the veins. Considering the deceased's penchant for drinking alcohol, it could have been a mere accident. Hands heavily wrinkled from submersion in water. Typical washerwoman skin.
So that's what it is. Washerwoman skin, I guess. Take it back seat and watch. Wow. If you do that, I'll cry because I will struggle fighting that person. Possible causes of death.
In this case, the question is, was drowning an accident or of suicidal intent?
Or where's their malfeasance?
Maybe it's just abrasion, or maybe
third party
the result of a fight and being pushed into a well. Their distribution suggests that the victim was probably lying on her back when fished out of the water. Liver mortis of a different color could indicate poisoning with carbon monoxide, cyanides, or nitrates.
See, that's interesting.
However,
didn't think about that, but it makes sense though.
A simple trip, loss of balance, and as a result, you end up in a deep hole with no way out.
Oh yeah, that's not true. How do you guys think of my voice? Is it louder? Is it more clear now? I don't know if it is. So.
Fortunately, the skin on the hands didn't fall off. Otherwise, I'd have trouble identifying the deceased. That's all for now.
Louder and clear? Nice. Thank you. Wait, pretty sure a fish caused her death.
Before I begin the dissection,
the rumblefish.
Sure
the rumblefish. Okay.
The suitcase with the fingerprint equipment should be around here somewhere. Oh, here it is. If the body of the deceased is well preserved, fingerprinting is similar to with decomposing bodies. The tissue of the pads of the fingers.
Oh, so we're gonna try to identify this person.
Slipping fingers, too much or too little ink, or inaccurate hand position can make fingerprints illegible.
The rumblefish. If you guys don't know what the rumblefish is, you guys are missing out.
I'm going to conduct a dactyloscopic examination. If in fact the deceased is in the police database, I will find her.
Yeah, Cross gets out at 7. Oh, that's where we're going.
Glycerin is injected successively between the nail and the skin of each finger.
Oh,
The
this will
substance
tighten up
then
the skin,
enters
right?
The fingertip, removing shrinkage and wrinkles.
That's cool. I didn't know that was an aspect of doing so. I don't know how the needle's hitting there, but okay. Do you guys think you would ever want to try to become a forensic doctor or medical examiner? I don't even know per se myself, like how to go about it, but it sounds very interesting.
Only when the skin is taut and elastic can you use ink.
Okay, I think we're good. Brush the entire palm. Oh, okay. Did I miss a spot? Oh,
I think it's enough.
I didn't press
getting
the action
fingerprint
button.
samples. In the case of drowning victims, you have to be extremely careful. The skin may fall off the hand like a glove when you take the print.
You want a heavy meal? That does sound good. Alright, pat it. Boom.
I'll use the fax machine to add the print into the system.
Alright. I'm gonna act like I know where it is. Remember, this is in the... What am I supposed to click on? Oh, take the fingerprints I just collected. Oh, okay. Now this
Green
thing.
button and...
I want to work in the morgue. I mean, he sounds like
Once the data uploads,
peaceful?
I'll run the prints against
Is
the
that the
police
right word
database
to
on the
say?
computer.
I would imagine it feels peaceful because you're by yourself.
Great. The data is there. Click upload. Now, go through the database and find a matching print. Expect possible hours of fun.
What am I supposed to do?
One more. Analyze button.
Oh, that was pretty easy. Cookie's going ham on that
We
bone.
have a result. Everyone has a story to tell.
Is the
Even
game
if
sound
it's just a police
low?
record.
Is that right?
So, as predicted,
Oh, it looked like they had an
the
eye.
deceased turned out to be Harper Lloyd. That went smoothly. I'll print this out and attach it to the medical records.
Oh, look, other info here. Aggressive behavior under the influence of alcohol, find. Disorderly conduct. Nuance and vandalism. Aggressive behavior, nuance, vandalism, warning ticket, nuance, aggressive behavior under influence, find. Low level shoplifting, fined. Disorderly conduct, nuisance and vandalism, warning ticket. Low level shoplifting. And petty theft and disorderly conduct, participation in fight under influence of drugs, fined. Interesting. I think I've watched it. I think. I'm pretty sure. It sounds like one of those movies that Cross made me watch. Good thing that fish beat her up. The rumble fish.
Great. Now I can go back to my inspection.
Nice. Okay, so back to the autopsy.
I'm adding the name of the deceased. I'll start the internal examination by taking fluid from the victim's brain. A needle inserted through the nose will do the trick.
A needle through the nose. Got it.
If the victim was alive when she fell into the well, she must have swallowed water fighting for her life. And then diatoms, characteristics of pooled water like a well, got into the body.
Oh, so that's what we're gonna search for? Interesting. Did I do it right?
In the meantime, I'll check the sample under the microscope. I'm sure that these algae traces will be found in the samples taken. Now I need to adjust the knobs properly. I won't even notice an army of diet. Oh, the aperture's no. I'm fine. It's not a dirty lens, I'm afraid, but rather a bad focus. It's not a dirty and perfect.
What am I supposed to look for? Am I supposed to move this?
Nah. Oh, I'm finally starting to see something here. It's not a dirty lens, I'm afraid. And perfect. It's not a dirty lens. And perfect.
I don't even know what's...
The aperture still needs adjustment. Oh, I'm finally starting... Nah. Oh, I'm finally starting to see something here. Great. This way I'll see if I'm dealing with a large concentration of these algae. Oh, I'm finally starting to see something here.
Fix the focus?
It's not a dirty lens, I'm afraid.
That looks
but rather
better.
A bad focus. And perfect. It's not a dirty lens, I'm afraid, but rather a bad focus.
Okay, so I'm like, what am I looking for? Thought they're more like circular. What am I supposed to be looking for?
I won't even notice an army of diatoms from this distance. Great. This way I'll see if I'm dealing with a large concentration. The aperture still needs adjustment. Oh, I'm finally starting to see something here. And perfect. It's not a dirty lens, I'm afraid, but rather a bad focus.
Like, what am I looking for? Use a microscope to verify the presence of the diatoms. I don't even know if I'm doing this knob thing here.
Perfect.
It's saying perfect, but it looks blurry to me, so I don't know if I'm supposed to go with the game's cue saying perfect or like...
It's not a dirty lens, I'm afraid, but rather a bad focus. And perfect. It's not a dirty lens. And perfect.
Okay.
Nah. Oh, I'm finally starting. The aperture still needs adjustment. Oh, I'm finally starting to see something here. I won't even notice an army of diatoms from this distance. Great. This way I'll see if I'm dealing with a large
Okay. I'm just going through here. I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to be looking for. Am I supposed to click something as well? Am I missing something here?
As expected, we find the aforementioned algae in the solution. Their upper part,
oh, that thing,
which overlaps the lower, hypotheca, is clearly visible. Poor soul. I get cases like the presence of diatoms in the brain samples taken indicate that the deceased was certainly alive when she fell into the water and was possibly conscious.
I see. Return to the autopsy.
Since there were diatoms in the brain, it means that many more of them must have entered the body. Studies of the rest of the organs will most likely confirm this hypothesis.
We should
I
so
can finally
content.
get to the practical part.
Scalpel.
I must be extra careful because the skin of the deceased is very stretched. I wouldn't want an explosion here.
There we go. With an empty hand, peel back the flap. Okay.
You can
Open
immediately see a very large swelling of the organs. In addition, all
sesame.
internal organs are very congested.
Can I pull this back? Can I? Thank
proceed
you.
to remove the rib cage.
I need the loppers, right?
It's easy to see that the ribs have been imprinted in the lungs. So, I'm going to start by drawing blood from the lungs for testing for diatoms.
More diatoms.
If
Thank you,
diatoms were
thank you.
only present in the lungs, this would mean that the victim was placed in the well after death, and the perpetrator wanted to get rid of the corpse in this way.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Now, I remove the lungs and proceed to their examination. Taking
there
the
we go.
lungs in my hand, I feel that the tissues have lost their elasticity, which is the result of water emphysema. In addition, there is significant swelling of the organs, and as a result, we have a nice imprint of the ribs. The emphysema itself, it's clear how far it's progressed, which is characteristic of drowning.
Alright, so basically you're saying the emphysema, it's basically like worn out alveoli, or lungs in general, I guess. Alright. What else am I? Oh, okay, I'm supposed to. Lung tissue lacking in elasticity with advanced emphysema. Okay.
Corpses found in water are worth examining with a tomograph. However, I can't count on such luxuries, so I must reach for a more archaic technology. A bucket and water.
A bucket and water. Okay, so we'll get a bucket and water. Oh. I'm assuming it would be here, and that's... Is that a bucket? Is that a bucket? Oh, storage room. Your bathroom. Storage, okay. Oh, there we go, bucket.
Ooh. Has anyone been here?
You okay there? Maybe the guy's in the front now. Look, see, he's there. Chill, dude. Although it's kind of freaky, I guess.
I hope no one dipped a mop in it. It's best to go to the lab for this.
Wait, I don't remember doing this. Maybe we didn't go this far.
Historically, the lung float test is used to detect infanticide.
Interesting.
The water should be at room temperature. That's enough. To test for this, I have to place the lungs in a container of water. This checks if there is air in the lungs. And speaking of lungs,
We're gonna see bubbles or
everything is
what?
ready to bring them here.
Oh, Jesus.
What? What was that?
Of course, such a study isn't without flaws. Air may have entered a newborn's airways during resuscitation attempts. Gases released during decomposition could also give a false result.
Okay. So how accurate is this test then when you think about it? Because
In
like,
this case, however, it's about something else. Namely, the amount of fluid in the lungs.
oh, okay. So in other words,
To
the
test
less
for this,
bubbles we
I
see,
have to place the lungs in a
the
container
less
of
fluid
water
in the lungs.
and wait to see if they fall or if they will float on the surface.
Because if they float, that means there's a lot of air. If they don't, it means there's a lot of water. So what we're trying to figure out here is how long they've been submerged, or like how long I'm assuming if they were submerged for a long time. No, wait, because then there's a portion of it being dry drowning or near drowning, so basically it means that your body would like close up where you breathe, and so the water doesn't go in. I guess that's what we're trying to figure out here. So it's up. Oh, it's going down.
Just as I assumed, the lungs collapsed easily. Fluid could have entered the lungs during panic attempts to catch breath underwater, but it could also be the result of bacterial infections or cancer, so further investigation is needed.
Okay.
I move on to dissecting the lungs of the deceased.
Dissecting.
You can hear the distinct, very unpleasant crackling of the tissues being cut through. The parenchyma is remarkably pale, although small hemorrhagic foci and petechia are present on the surface.
Wouldn't that indicate straining? Like at a very cellular level?
All right. Now, I will check the collected fluid under a microscope. If we find 20 diatoms on the slide, it can be considered drowning, and our result is not false positive due to possible contaminations.
Okay. Gotta find more of that.
Let's see. Although I expect we'll find... I won't even notice an... Great. The aperture... Oh. I'm finally starting. It's not a dirty... And perfect.
Alright. Let's find the squiggly thing again. Wouldn't that be the...
It's not a dirty lens, I'm afraid. But rather a... That... And perfect.
I know what we're looking for now. Huh. Where are you? No. There we go. Looks like there's quite a bit.
Expected. In solution, the diatoms are clearly visible. There are smaller and larger clusters of them. There will definitely be more than 20 of them.
Nice.
I'll make a note of all this. So far, this case looks pretty standard. It's clear from the beginning that it's drowning. Well, the procedure requires me to check everything anyway.
Lung examination indicates wet drowning. Moreover, microscopic analysis reveal a large amount of diatoms in the liquid.
I move on to checking the other organs. I ligate the heart and then remove it for strongly developed putrefactic hemolysis of the organ can be seen at first glance. Apart from that, no signs of a heart attack or other heart disease.
Yeah, nothing there. Okay. Like, back away. Oh. I can't see because my head's in the way. There we go. Heart without signs of disease, strongly developed purification hemolysis resulted from drowning. So I'm guessing like just blood clots.
This time, it's the liver.
Okay. Where's Cookie? Oh, he's chewing the blood. Okay, she's chewing the bone in piece over there. Begin it through a lower nut by examining the organ. You can tell there's a big line here.
It's immediately apparent
also
that
like
the
there
deceased
too.
didn't care for herself. Like most organs, her liver is enlarged and severely congested.
Oh, okay.
The beginnings of cirrhosis are visible in some areas.
Cirrhosis, wobbly from the drinking and everything.
Transfer the organ to a board and proceed to dissect. The cross-section clearly shows dilated veins and many small hemorrhagic foci. I must admit that this is quite a feat, considering the rather young age of the deceased. Harper enjoyed drinking so much that she might not have lasted a few more years.
Yeah, alcoholic cirrhosis basically makes it that it's very easy to bleed at some point.
I move on to the stomach. I take a sample of the fluid for testing.
Syringe, fluid. Are we gonna also test diatoms here or what?
It looks very turbid. I'll see what happens after spinning, but that's in a moment. Now, I carefully ligate the organ, then cut it off.
Oh.
It's enlarged, probably full of putrid gases.
Oof.
I transfer it to the board and carefully open it, checking the contents.
Oh, that's gonna pop if we're not careful. Oh no. Oh, there we go. We're starting from there.
One thing you'd never get used to is how much this desk smells. Okay, the stomach is full of fluid and unidentified organic matter, which is probably leftover food. So let's check the diatoms.
I'm like taking this as a learning experience as well.
Again, but in a centrifuge for a change. The problem with examining drowned people is being able to show whether the death was due to drowning. Or whether something else contributed to the death. Cramp, heart attack, drugs, homicide, or some accident. Such an analysis requires viewing from different angles and a careful interpretation of the collected data, including those from the field. That's why it's so important to collect as many samples as possible. Unfortunately.
I mean, that's cool. I'm learning stuff.
Okay, this is one last little sample. Now, set.
Oh, look at my notes, right? We are looking for diatoms. Alright, 35, 25%. There's a little picture thing. So 35 minutes, 25%. Alright, I think the whole thing's gonna shut off. Usually always happens. Oh, I guess it didn't. Okay. Picked up.
I'll run it directly into the chromatograph and run it against the data from the police. I'm certain the analysis will show similarities between the fluid and water in Chelsea's well.
I think it said 3 mLs if I'm not mistaken.
Let me think. 3 milliliters should be fine.
There we go. See, I read. Oh. There we go. There you go. Careful, SpongeBob.
Okay, now it's the chromatograph's turn.
This is the part where I'm getting kind of confused with the controls. It's not too straightforward.
Yes. The water sample matches the one provided by the police.
Cool.
Well, the results are quite clear. I was hoping it would be a more interesting case.
So basically what I said, like Renner encounters drowning, deaded.
More diatoms. Analysis indicates the same origin. Blah blah blah. There's little left to do. I'm going to check the airway patency of the deceased.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
I like that.
Looks like there's something stuck in the trachea. I'm moving to the board for further inspection.
Oh, what have they choked on something. Interesting.
I dissect the trachea and open the organ.
What could it be? I'm thinking in my head right now. Someone who drinks, because like what if like, you know, they choked on something and they panicked and then fell into the well. You got me? Crazy that it's like an actual drop. You have to take a part. Yeah, it's crazy, and it's pretty fascinating to me. The things you have to do and stuff like that. So let's see what's inside the trachea.
Inside, I
Wait,
find
what?
a wedding ring. This is interesting. Let me look at it.
Oh,
Based on the size, I can say that it's a woman's wedding ring. Quite standard from the outside. There's an engraving inside.
9/13/1980. Huh.
What the fuck? But this is my ring. How is this ring? But how did it?
Wait.
But this should be at home. I have it.
That is seriously messed up.
Home. It's
Okay, maybe bro's tripping
I have to check
out.
this out. Where are my meds? Where the fuck are my meds? Jesus Christ! Hope these all make it go away.
Bro, you don't even wash your hands.
I have to check the apartment. It can't be. Jesus Christ!
Shouldn't we like close up everything? Okay. So wait. So, wait. You're telling me someone purposely murdered this person knowing that we were gonna autopsy them, that we're gonna find the ring in the trachea? That is some type of elaborateness.
Mr. Ridley. Mr. Ridley!
What's all the ruckus?
I need to go home. Immediately.
What? Now?
I have to. Have you seen anyone here this morning? Anybody suspicious?
No, there was no one. Dorothy was, but only for a moment, then she left. What's wrong with you, Hammond?
Okay. Thanks.
What about the corpse?
I'll come back, I promise.
I don't know. I mean, she thought it was a ring pop.
Jesus Christ!
Bro. It's just like... It's cause like someone like robbed him last night or something. I don't know.
I have to check this out.
The elaborateness though, right? Like that's just like on Joker levels of like insanity. Someone gonna kill me? I don't know. Maybe a ghost. But this is the good stuff though.
This can't be real. Where is it? Where is it? Where? It's not here. It's not.
Wow.
I need to go.
Wow, this took a turn for the worse. This is actually kind of creepy. Oh, Phasma got an update? Ooh, maybe we should play that for Saturday. That would be fun.
This is sick. Fuck.
Oh, man.
Come on, Steven. Pick up the fucking phone.
Hey, what's up, man?
They took the ring.
What? What ring? What are you talking about?
They took the wedding ring. Alice's wedding ring.
One sec. You mean burglary? You said nothing was missing.
Yes, I know that. I don't know. I was jittery. Maybe I didn't notice. I don't know, but that's not the worst of it.
Calm down, Jack. Breathe. What happened?
I found it in the trachea of the deceased I was working on. Do you understand? I pulled it out of a dead woman's trachea.
What?
I don't know what's going on.
Wait, everything's
Red
on
Pete
now.
wants revenge. He's playing with me. Huh? I knew it. I knew it from the beginning. This is going to happen. I didn't make it up.
Jack, listen to me. Try to calm down. Don't
Okay.
leave the apartment. I'll be with you right away, okay? I'm on my way.
What sane person would do something like that? How? And when? When the fuck? Fucking Ridley lets in whoever he likes as usual. What are you saying? Steve? Steven? Don't leave me, man. Come on. Fuck. Oh, God, what now? Okay, just calm down. Just calm down. I need a drink. Jesus. What's going on?
It is very interesting. Cookie, you believe this? This is creepy stuff.
Just one sip more. Yeah.
You know, personally, I don't like to drink at all. I mean, very rarely, occasionally, but I don't.
Jesus.
Oh my gosh, my dog's biting my arm again. Ow! Cookie, chill, please. This is a good moment in a video game.
Just one sip more.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Well then. Ow, Cookie. Ow! Ow! Okay, I can't pet you because you just bite my hand. Ow.
All right. I can't do it anymore. These reports will kill me one day. I'll have to finish it over the weekend.
Spike the drink. I don't know, maybe someone did enter his room, his house.
I should take out the trash first. Jesus. Fuck. Maybe I'll just ignore it.
That's so true. Oh, everything okay? Well, Cookie is attacking me. I'm trying to make her chew the bone again. And the guy did not come over. That's true. I don't know what happened.
Yes.
Hi, this is Charlotte. I guess I interrupted you again?
Oh, hi. No, I just... I wrote reports in those last sections, and I was just about to leave for work.
I always know when to call.
Yeah, definitely. What's up? How are you?
I'm good, thanks. What about you?
Okay, nothing new. I had a few days off.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, okay.
Then... Did you have a moment to look for something for me?
Something for you?
Well, the photo with, the photo I asked you for?
Oh, yeah.
It hasn't come yet? Oh, sorry, but I said it a week ago.
No, not yet. Maybe I'm too impatient. I'm sorry for rushing you. You have so much on your mind, I thought maybe you forgot.
It's okay. No worries. With my pills, Pills. I almost forgot to take my pills. So you see,
Yeah.
I have to go now.
Yes, sure.
Let me know if you still haven't received the letter. Then I'll try... well, maybe I'll find something else.
Oh, really? Could you? It would be great if you could. Really?
Yes. I know it means a lot to you.
Well, I won't hold you any longer. Thanks. Bye.
Bye. Take care.
I wouldn't trust her per se. I'm not
Damn.
sure.
Did I mess up the address? How am I gonna get those pills?
I wish I could know what pills these
Maybe I
are.
should invite Charlotte to do something herself.
What? Where'd the trash at? Oh, there's trash.
Ugh. Why is it so wet? Ugh. Ugh.
It's like a
I
weird
shouldn't
apartment
be this
building.
tired.
So then that means he had a panic episode, or the actual, I don't know, because I don't know if it's all in his head or what, but that means he took some days off.
What's going on?
What?
Ooh. Ooh.
Wow. Like, this is such a strange apartment to kind of like be in, you know what I mean? Yeah, he might be. I mean, dude lost his wife, I guess, to some type of murderer? I'm not entirely sure. It's very vague on the circumstances of what happened. Get in my car? Oh.
I wonder if Alice's mother has a film of this photo somewhere. I actually hadn't thought about it before.
Thought I heard something. But yeah, poor dude, you know? He probably was just, you know, taking it day by day.
I should call her on Friday.
Man, to be back then, that's crazy. No technology. Things seem to be a lot more creepier.
Oh, God. Why do I like sleeping so much?
Who doesn't like sleeping so much? Ask Cross. That's her favorite activity.
Huh?
Activity to do is sleep.
It's just me, Jack.
Okay. Closing the door.
Good afternoon.
Isn't it a bit early for you?
I missed our invigorating conversations. Has Stephen brought the body?
Yeah, the trolley's in the hall. Maybe wheeling it to the dissection room will be invigorating enough for you.
I've missed out, friend. I think I'll get straight to work on this one. Focusing on something will do me some
Alright.
good.
New body. There's this version that they're doing
Christ,
where
this one's heavy.
you just have to figure out exactly what happened and the circumstances of their death. And that one I'm looking forward to do. Because right now we're just playing the story mode.
Hey, Mr. Ridley, I need help. I can't lift this bag myself. Ridley! Ugh, wasn't easy, but at least I can start.
Impressive. Dude did it by himself. Bodies are heavy, guys. Like, they really are. Especially when they're like dead weight.
A new package must have arrived.
I sound like a murderer saying that. Just for the record, I'm a healthcare professional. Work with
students today. They don't need
bodies
to see
all the
me
time.
have a body. Ugh. And they'll still have the accompanying photos anyway.
Boys.
November 27th, 1991, 5:14 p.m. Conducted by Dr. Jack Hanman.
Oh, let's figure out the info on this next patient we have here.
James Evans Jr., also known as Jesse.
Jesse. Okay.
Age about 30, weight
130 kilograms.
Height 180 centimeters.
All right, so 130 kilos. No, this person weighed a lot then. Like, we're talking about like 290 pounds.
Evans had previously been convicted of possession of stolen goods, robberies, and drug trafficking. There were also attempts to accuse him of leading a criminal group responsible for burglaries in the New Orleans area. What? Burglaries in the New Orleans area?
Burglaries?
This is... it's a rather strange coincidence.
Okay. Burglaries, New Orleans area.
Police photos show that the body was not even particularly hidden, but only covered with a thin layer of soil, branches, and leaves.
Okay. Soil, branches, and leaves.
The body was found naked and mutilated.
Okay.
Clothes, probably belonging to the deceased, were found lying nearby.
He was found naked? I already forgot.
The body was found inadvertently in the woods near Peetsville. The dogs picked up the scent while searching for a missing boy.
Okay.
The deceased's father, James Evans Sr., is a local businessman. He was the one who reported the disappearance. At the time of the report, his son hadn't been home for 3 days.
Okay.
Sounds disturbing. I wonder what condition the body is in then.
So, found out in the open. 3 days. Where was the location where the burglaries are going on?
I'll start by opening the bag.
Okay. I have a bad routine of information right now. Okay, let's see how the body is.
Fuck.
What?
This level of mutilation.
Wow.
This is going to be a dirty job. I'll check to the bag the police left.
I did not expect that. Whoa. Okay.
Maybe there will be something worth noting about the victim's clothes.
You can walk it off.
Leather
Just a
belt.
flesh wound.
You can see that it's been serving its owner for a long time. Plain cotton t-shirt. Classic jeans. Well, dirty and torn. Certainly not my style. Is this?
Looks like there's... I kind of that just worn out leather. There's blood marks on it. I really can't tell.
Interesting.
Sure.
Most of the blood is visible around the neckline.
Yeah.
However, after decapitation, I would expect mainly traces of soil. It's a bit like the perpetrator's pulled his shirt over his head.
Put his shirt over the head. Yeah, you would expect a lot more bleeding, not just specific. But like this looks like where it could be dragging the person. Like to me in my head, this is already initially cut. You get me? He's bleeding and then he was being dragged, but I don't know per se.
The bloodstains don't appear to be related to any injuries on the body. The deceased must have a lighter engraved with the police insignia. Stolen? Or maybe purchased. It looks somehow... it's probably a coincidence. Traces of dirt mixed with blood and rubbed leaf litter. Evans must have been crawling, or was dragged along the ground.
I think it was dragged. I didn't get to see the pants really well. Hold up. Yeah, there's a lot of torn up stuff here. What if like... To me it looks like dragging. Like there was some type of like confrontation that led with bleeding and then yeah. Did I miss something here? What's this?
Something's stuck here. It looks like some kind of ecdysis? Scale? This could point to an animal being responsible.
What scale would this pertain to? It looks too leathery. Like the first thing that comes to my head is like snake, but that doesn't look too snake. It's usually uniform. Like it's usually just all this throughout or this throughout, not like a division. Maybe you try to fight a bear. Well, the bear definitely won. Maybe we missed something here that we're supposed to look at. Maybe he fought a bull.
Oh, you can push it?
Oh, see, I was smart. Oh, whoa.
After all, what else could I expect?
White powder.
Weird. Someone obviously didn't want to put in the work. These clothes haven't been thoroughly searched.
Cocaine bear. Oh my gosh, this was the original cocaine bear. Oh wait, we still have to find more stuff, apparently. But what else did I miss? Did I miss anything in the back?
And here,
What's that?
another animal souvenir. It looks different than the previous one.
What is that? Like some type of... Interesting.
The only thing I can tell from the clothes is that before his death, Evans had either put up quite a fight, or the attackers simply dragged him along the ground for a long distance. In turn, and this is certainly strange, the injuries themselves were inflicted only when he was naked.
When he was naked? Huh. Bath salts, calling it. Straight out of rehab.
Okay, I'll take a look at the scales. They seem too different.
Yeah, they do.
Dorothy once brought an animal encyclopedia here. She performed an autopsy on an exotic animal smuggler. The guy suffered an accident while transporting illegal animals. Not only were the police needed on site, but it took nearly a day to round up his cargo.
Wow.
Dorothy had a hard time with that case. Did the impact kill him? Or did one of the animals he was transporting do him in? They even talked about it on the news. People were terrified that some reptile would just come out of their can and grab him. Okay, the book.
Well, for one thing, the decapitation doesn't look clean. Like, it looks like it was pulled and severed. And there's... like, that just looks like pulled. This looks mauled. Like, you get me? Like, this is definitely possibly an animal's work. Ouchson, yeah. But what has like a little cartilage and like a scale? Like what would have a scale that like that? You know what I mean? I'm trying to think. A dragon, a snake? You think a snake? Maybe a snake. Snakes have been known to really constrict really tightly. Almost applying like someone's like stronger tourniquet to the head. But like I said, this looks severed. Like a lot of effort. Not clean. So there's actually no like you know, like a sharp blade used in this. I guess we're gonna get the medications.
Who is this?
I guess we're not gonna get the medications.
Alright. Which page was it?
Alright. Well, it's not a zebra, I can tell you that.
Local wildlife.
Oh,
I'll find something here.
oh my god, it was an alligator! Bro, it has to be an alligator. Look, that scales matches perfectly with that.
Oh, that was quick. I wouldn't expect anything else.
Barra, why didn't I catch on? I should have caught on, bro.
I'll first have to check the body for marks, and then come back to it.
Oh yeah, but we gotta find this thing. I'm trying to think off the top of my head, what can this be? What this cartilage can be? Oh wait, go to lab and compare the scales.
Not this area, but who knows?
Wait. What am I supposed to do?
Very similar, but the color is slightly different. Nile crocodile. Formerly worked... Oh yes, this turtle turned out to be a killer. He ripped off the guy's wrist and tore him in a few other places. Aggressive beast.
Wait, like this is the scale of a Komodo dragon? Or are you saying a turtle? Because I just saw this. Told you could walk it off. Yeah, you're right. Wait, Fluno, what if you're right? What if it was a Komodo dragon this whole time? Bruh. Yeah, snakes eat the whole body usually. That's
I only
true.
need to concentrate on the crocodile chapter.
Oh.
That jaw could effectively kill.
Wait, is this supposed to be a tooth? Like, what am I...
An interesting pattern. Very diverse. But that's not the one.
What am I doing at this point? I don't got it. Am I supposed to be searching? Like this pattern or what?
No way. I would expect something local. I certainly don't remember hearing of an animal escaping from the zoo. So,
Wait, what?
either someone donned in crocodile products was around the deceased, or one of them attacked him. I'll examine the body and take photos. If an animal attacked him, there'll be traces.
Okay, I'm confused. What did I just click on? Did I is this for a zebra or what? Unlike horses and zebras and donkeys have chestnut calluses present only on the front legs. Wait. Are you saying the alligator got a chomp of a zebra? And also the scale of the alligator there. Is that what we're trying to get at?
Why am I so tired? Some coffee would be nice. What was I supposed to... the pictures. I'll have to show them to Dorothy. Too bad that we no longer keep our ranking. With something like that, I would come out on top. There's been a case like this for a long, long time. Alright, I'll begin. The deceased skin is smooth and taut. This suggests an advanced stage of decomposition of the corpse.
This guy has the stamina of a noodle. Yep. Alright. Well, obviously the decapitation.
No head. That's not hard to miss.
It looks like some gnawing here.
It's unlikely that a human would make such a wound.
Like, just like, you know, like just pulled off like if someone's eating a rib.
Such a wound could not have occurred during the victim's lifetime.
That's true. Wait, what's this? Why is that different from the
Evans
rest?
couldn't have tied himself up like that. It looks like some sort of attack or kidnapping.
Yeah. There's significant... Look, that looks like a bite mark. Look at those indentions here, and it's like uniform, like bilaterally, more or less.
Oh, and as expected.
Okay, yeah, that's
there's
a bite. That's alligator teeth marks. Looks like there is also... These are claw? What is this?
This wound appears to have been made by a sharp instrument.
Yeah. Like
Nasty.
more abrasions.
Interesting. This needs to be investigated further.
I think I got everything. Oh, there's also this. Oh, I see that markings right here. Yeah, it looks like this guy
There
was
are also
held.
clear traces of the deceased ankles being bound in some way.
Batman bull an alligator? I mean, it could be.
I need to gather my thoughts
Solid
together.
snake.
And look at these photos.
Huh. And this is an interesting case.
I wonder what... It seems that this case will have to be divided into several threads. I have some suspicions about
Yeah,
these
to me
marks.
already it looks like this guy was held against his will.
I should inspect these areas.
Tortured
with
him a bit,
magnifying glass
and they left
first.
him in an area where an alligator was there
Like
present.
torn meat.
But the
I
alligator,
can't tell
though.
from the photo what animal did this.
I don't know. There's more than meats to
What
stuff.
animals can be seen here? The question is which ones?
Like, this is what I'm thinking. For whatever reason, this guy had drugs, right? Like illegal substances. Probably something happened to the point where it escalated to him in a situation where he was tied up. It looked like he was tortured a bit, and eventually they threw him in a situation where there's an alligator, and the alligator were to, well, do the rest of the job, I'm guessing. So, oh, take a picture of the bite mark.
This looks very promising. The bite is clearly visible. It should be easy to compare it with the encyclopedia and identify the culprit. I just need to make it a little bigger. I hope I put it in right. I can never remember whether it was image up or image down. At university, I didn't have facilities like a fax machine. Everything was done by hand.
And he got kidnapped and then he escaped and ran to an outlet. Ooh, that's even a better thought process.
Fantastic. Practically a one-to-one.
That is not the same
Some
photo.
tracing paper, a pencil.
That is not the same
and
photo,
I can
you're right.
check these in the encyclopedia.
That's so true. I never thought about that.
Now, did I leave them in a drawer? Or maybe a
That's good
box
thinking,
somewhere?
you know?
Ugh. I don't remember if I left them out somewhere.
Is it here? Where would tracing paper be? That's not it. Is that it? Nope.
It won't be needed for the next few months.
Oh.
Oh, looks like I can tidy up after myself. Sometimes. A very, nature-driven case so far. I'll have to consult the encyclopedia again. Good thing Dorothy left it here. Otherwise, I would have had to run back to my place to get some.
Okay. So we're gonna compare it now. The bite marks. How do I change page? What? Oh, okay. Which one was the first one? Was it this one that we were looking at? We basically got it right. This is the go-to one. Yep.
It makes sense. This would also explain the mold found in the clothes. It turns out that some of the wounds can be safely blamed on local alligators.
Wow.
However, we cannot blame them for the decapitation.
Well, I mean, I guess you're right.
It's not these animals we should be afraid of here. I should make some notes and start the autopsy.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, that just looks not like a clean cut. Maybe it is? I don't know.
Ugh.
Munched on after he died? That's true. Inspect the areas of concern with a magnifying glass.
And look for other traces using a magnifying glass. It doesn't
Let's look at
good.
this.
Evans wasn't decapitated with one cut.
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't. It was not.
It looks like the killer might have missed before they finally hit the neck.
But with what, though? What were you trying to do?
Several stab wounds of varying depth and circumference. Mississippi alligator. It's strange that an alligator would leave such a clear and smooth mark.
I mean, that is kind of true. Like, bro, like alligator, bro, like he tried to chew here and he's like, nah, this too, I can't do this, and then just stops. An axe.
The imprints are quite deep and even. From the looks of it, I'd say Evans was restrained with his own belt.
Okay, so that matches with the blood markings on the belt then.
Looks like an uneven bite. It's worth taking a closer look at this. Maybe there will be some remaining teeth marks.
Maybe they try to frame on the alligator. Bro, what if it was the
Results of an
alligator did
animal
everything?
tearing at its body, eaten skin, soft tissues, and genitals. There are even some teeth marks, but well, it doesn't look like an alligator. The bite is firmly incorporated into the wound. A photo alone won't help me here. I need to make a cast and compare it. Evan's right side must have been more attractive to the crocs and insects.
Some of those freaky. Yep.
Very strong binding marks. You can see peeled epidermis
Yeah.
and small wounds. There's no end to playing zoologist today. I need a tool with dental impression cement. Can I find it here? No. It's probably lying somewhere around in the lab.
Silicone dispensing gun. Where am I gonna find that? He's got cool tattoos. I didn't even notice it. No, I don't think a silicone dispensing gun would be here.
I hope the cement hasn't expired.
Huh. Where would I find? Oh, there we go.
A month after the due date. That could be worse.
Create a cast of the bite marks around the groin. So we're gonna try to figure out if it's another animal. Maybe it was several animals. You get me? Like it just makes sense to me.
Now I need to cover the bite area. Wait until it hardens.
It's professional
I think
standard.
it's ready.
You would think, Luna. You would think.
The cast looks quite contaminated from the other wounds in that area.
I believe this is not. That looks so small. That looks like human teeth.
Well, let's hope the imprint turns out better.
Take the tattoos from the suitcase. What suitcase? Oh.
Brush, ink, and paper. Similar to taking fingerprints.
Yeah, back to that expired stuff. It happens more than you think.
Paint over the area. And put a piece of paper on it.
Okay.
That's very strange.
Yeah.
Run it through the fax and check it on the computer. I really don't want to believe what I'm seeing.
That's what I thought too when I saw it, dude. That's the same thing too. I really hope that's not the case, dude. Like, what am I... Bro, Flume was right. Freaky. Like, freaky.
Loading.
Oh, I really hope that's not the case. Bro, that's weird.
What? Wow. This is, well, this is quite unexpected. Human teeth.
Right.
Oh,
Yep.
fuck. I need to tell this to Stephen.
Okay, that is wobblabada. Okay. We need to find some matching stuff here. We need to match it with something. And I can't tell because my character's in the way. Hold up. Okay, let's move my character real quick. did not skip jaw day, bro. That is something else, in all honesty. It's looking like this one per se. I think it's this one. Oh man, it looked like it.
Maybe not everything is cataloged correctly.
Can't tell. Oh, I mean, I can have been looking through here. I'm like eyeballing it. This one looks good. No. Yeah, it would have to be this one, I think. Oh wait, watch it not be. Yeah. I just saw it.
Maybe not everything is cataloged correctly.
It's... Bro, if it was the first one, I'm gonna be so upset.
Loading. It'll probably take a while.
Wow, I refuse to believe it was the first one. Oh, I have to match it again? What? It's not a match.
Maybe not everything is cataloged correctly.
Okay, it's not cataloged. Why is everything getting so much more blurrier, bro? Is it because I'm getting it wrong too many times? Okay, we have to be careful then. It would look like it's this one because there's a line here and this line here, and then when we skip one, we see a smaller one. It looks like it.
Loading. It'll probably take a while.
Alright. Ah, great. Well, right off the bat, let's see here. I'm trying to get the right one. Oh, hey, Nom, what's up? I'm just playing some Autopsy Simulator here. Trying to figure out the cause of death of an alligator and potentially human cannibalism here. Ah, I think it's this one. This one matches really well with this one. And with that one, it has to be this one. Or maybe I'm wrong. Was it this one that I was looking at? That left one doesn't really match with it. The right one side does, but not the left. No, it doesn't match it. This one matches it more so than anything. It has to be this one. Nice.
Take a while. Finally. What? The partial impression I have may match several people. Okay, this one is in prison, so he's out. Another in prison. Oh, here's someone with quite interesting tendencies. Oh, he's dead. It doesn't fit. This one doesn't either. I'm afraid this will remain a mystery. The killer's profile is getting more and more interesting.
Wait, that's just so crazy. Like, what is that even supposed to mean? Why is my character like?
No, I can't. I'm too shaken up.
Do you?
No, I can't. I'm too shaken. I wasn't sure it would amount to anything, but the World Wide Web.
Do we need our meds? What's going on here? This has been seen the main event in which crouches here. There's teeth marks at the base. Okay, I kind of figured we needed that. I would be horrible optologist. I would be playing around with it. Should have seen me back in the. Oh my gosh. Oh, is it gonna match him or his wife? Maybe, I don't know. Oh, that would be even more messed up. But yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. All this stuff is really interesting. I love the medical side of things.
I need to make a note before I start the dissection.
Shift keyboard. All right. So head decapitated, obviously.
Used was sharp and smooth. So, what if it was in the hands of an unskilled person?
Okay.
They look quite shallow. Someone must have inflicted these with some sort of primitive tool.
Okay.
Maybe something chased that alligator away before it bit down properly?
Okay, so something. What if this guy was being mauled, right? And then the guy came into it to play. You know what I mean? Maybe it was the opposite.
Torn tissue, lacerations, bite wounds. This wound turned out to be more troublesome than I thought it would be. For obvious reasons, I record decapitation as the cause of death. I need to verify how deep these wounds go. If they punctured the organs, hemorrhaging could have occurred. Alligators rarely kill humans.
I don't know about that, dude. Savvy stabbing the water attracts a lot of animals. That's
Perfect
true.
breeding ground for larvae. Fortunately, the deceased doesn't care about it, just like we do now. The abdominal and genital area are supplied with plenty of blood. If the penis was bitten off while he was alive, Evans could have bled to death.
Yeah, he could have.
Due to the body fat of the deceased, I'm adding a heart attack to the list.
Okay.
Maybe Evans didn't live long enough to experience what happened to him.
Hopefully that's the case.
Ah, man. I was hoping for an easier case. Time for internal analysis. Finally. First of all,
Scalpel.
I'll try to determine whether death occurred before. With the scalpel, I'll open the deceased's chest. I cut deep, in a straight line, avoiding the navel. We see a lot of fat tissue under the skin.
Yeah, there's quite a bit.
When I remove the ribs, I expect to see even more fat on the organs. Correct. High levels of internal
look
fat,
at that. Look,
organ size above
the
average
heart.
due to obesity. I move on to the lung analysis.
Oh, we can see it and reach the
The
lungs.
deceased smoked cigarettes, but more. And this is the culprit. Well, it didn't look like the holes were that deep. Such hemorrhage could have been caused by hitting the chest with a blunt object, or a puncture directly affecting the organ. They appear to be of different depths. The cross-section is uneven.
Yeah, okay. Do I have to mark it here? Okay, there we go.
Pneumothorax should be added to this. The deceased could have experienced extreme hypoxia, and, as a result, obstructive shock.
Yep. So basically, since it penetrated the lungs, it might have caused like what's called like tension pneumo, like air trapped collapsing the lungs, basically. Essentially.
What the heart looks like then. The organ is enlarged with very clear, light yellow traces of steatosis on the surface. No signs of heart attack.
Yeah, all that's just fat.
But similarly to the lungs, there is a trace of puncture with a sharp object. In pneumothorax,
Right
the
here,
heart
yeah.
rate increases. In the event of such a wound, this would mean bleeding out faster and more. In turn, a sudden increase in the amount of fluid in the pericardial cavity could lead to cardiac
Tamponade. Yeah, I was gonna say that.
which is also a life-threatening condition.
Huh. So we're thinking maybe the cause of death was the stab stings? Is that what we're thinking right here? Interesting. Okay. What am I supposed to click now? What? Go back. I can't see. Hold up. I'm in the way. Why can't I go back? Did I do something wrong? Why can't I do anything? The heck? Shift keyword? Oh no. Was I supposed to click on something with the heart? What am I doing wrong? I can't go forward. No! Guys, what did I do wrong? He usually writes stuff down here, but he didn't this time. No, it was getting good! Please! No! I don't... It just says mark the damage to the heart on the clipboard. I'm marking the damage. Oh no, it's bugged. No! Huh. What if I click it several times? I think I bugged it. Darn it. I was getting good too. Darn it. I don't want to go through the whole thing again. I think we're gonna have to
Evans,
go.
however,
Oh, it worked.
Remarkably clean, considering this turn of events.
Oh my gosh, this thing I was supposed to click on. No, what? I couldn't see it because of my freaking avatar ad.
This all looks quite disturbing. I wonder if I'll find anything on the liver. The organ is fatty and enlarged.
Yep.
The beginnings of cirrhosis are obvious. Well, that's it. This time, nothing to write home about. So, I proceed to carefully remove the stomach. Like most other organs, it is fatty and clearly enlarged, not to mention swollen, partially due to gases, but mainly due to the deceased's lifestyle. I take the organ to the cutting board. The outside is intact. I'm going to check the contents.
You know,
It
Drinking's
sounds
not
like
all
there's an unusually large
bad
amount of undigested
within limits.
and rotten stomach contents inside.
I think I forgot what it is. The daily recommendation is like maybe a drink for a female and then 2 drinks for a male or something like that. I forgot how it was.
Blood. Evans had to swallow it due to his injuries, which means he was still alive when he was brutally wounded in the chest.
Oh man. So if there was blood in the stomach, that means he swallowed it. Okay, so wow, that's crazy. Enlarged stomach with no external signs of damage. Lots of undigested blood and the content which most likely flowed down the upper
Only
gastric.
the trachea left to be. Surprisingly, it's not damaged by the decapitation. I move on to cutting it open.
I would imagine we wouldn't see anything too crazy in here.
Okay. I carefully cut, and... blood. Just as I expected. Evans not only swallowed it, but also choked on it.
So there's a lot of it. Dang.
Looks like I can wrap this up. Let me tie this together.
The blood?
After
Okay,
he was
so...
abducted, stripped and tied up, he was dealt several penetrating blows to the chest. Then his head was cut off. Evans was deprived of his genitals, and the body served as an easy meal for the animals.
Okay, so he was murdered. So the cause of death was the suffocation with blood. So he drowned on it, and then that's when it happened with the animals.
Even though there are a lot of injuries on the body that could cause death, it was the decapitation that ended Evans' life. The animal bites in the limbs occurred after death, so there's no reason to treat these as the cause of death. The damage to the lungs and heart must have led to severe hemorrhaging, so there's no doubt that Evans was choking in bloody convulsions. But it didn't last too long, which I conclude from the small amount of blood in the stomach and trachea. I never thought I'd ever wish someone to have a heart attack,
Oh my
but in this
gosh.
case, it would have been better for him. In some way, it can be said with certainty that James Evans was murdered.
Yep. That's crazy. That is the ultimate type of crazy. Alright, guys. Just remember, use code PRX in the item shop. That is my signature. No, my real signature is not this, but like I'll make one for Khaos. Prescribed Khaos. It's hard to write on a mouse.
I need
Just
to
saying.
stitch this poor guy back up.
Close the body.
It's really bothering me. Something's not right here.
It's not. Especially, you know what's up with that
Even
mouse.
now, the organs are relatively clean. The skin around wounds also. It's like, someone pumped it out? Christ. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Oh.
I'll leave these questions for the police to solve.
Just saying, that's really
No.
crazy.
I get to head home. It's a fucked up thing. I'll hold off taking long walks in the forest for the near future. I have a feeling that it won't end with just one.
Creepy when you think about it. Written like a true healthcare professional, you know it. I think everyone's signature is horrible.
Good night, Mr. Ridley. The body's ready to be picked up.
Sure. Good night.
I think it's the first time in a long time that I finished work at a decent hour. I'll get home and... What? I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Wait, what are we seeing?
Oh, come on. Fuck. When did I get a flat tire?
Oh,
Fuck.
uh,
Oh, come on.
there's a
This is
screwdriver
impossible.
right next to
Fuck.
it.
I'm going to Ridley's. Maybe he saw something.
Someone purposely did that. It was the alligators, bro. It was the alligators. They're on to us, dude.
Ridley, do you know what happened to my car?
Oh, what happened to your car?
All the tires are fucking flat.
Well, it happens. Don't you have a spare in the trunk?
Spare ones in the trunk. No one carries 4 fucking extra tires in the trunk.
Jesus, Handman, calm down. I'll call you a taxi.
Calm down. That's a bit of an exaggeration, don't you think? Have you seen anyone around here? Someone strange? Suspicious?
Except you? No.
Haha, funny. I don't find all these jokes amusing, you know.
What jokes?
Does that thing
what's
said
wrong
red
with
Pete
you?
on the
It's
loose?
just tires.
Such things are not a coincidence. What's wrong with me? Things keep happening. Last week, and now this?
Just go wait for the taxi, okay? Fresh air would do you good. Neither you nor I will do anything about it now.
Neither you nor I will do anything? What have you been doing all day? Surely something like this can't just be overlooked.
Maybe you should go outside and cool down. I'm calling a taxi.
Cool town.
This is a really enthusiastic security guard. Ridley, the guy from Metroid? Yeah, Ridley is the dragon thing.
I just want to sleep. It would be easier just to move in and live here. I doubt I'll get reimbursed for the cab. Huh?
That's a noise. Dong.
Damn. It's good evening. Any news for me? About my car? You know, the flat tires?
No.
No, what? Have you checked the cameras? Anything?
Handman, I cut my teeth working in prison. I know what to do.
What?
There were no strangers hanging around. Maybe
Cut
you
my
ran
teeth?
over something.
What? All the tires?
Why, possibly. You can congratulate yourself.
Christ.
You should try sleeping more. You've been kind of out of it lately.
That's the first bit of sense you've made all evening.
Good. The body is expected to be ready for pickup tonight, along with your lecture.
What? What? No one...
You still pontificating? Best hurry, don't you think?
There's a what? I am so confused. The car's not even there. Like what?
Fuck me. I don't have the strength for this today. Have I taken my pills today? Did I take it? Or... one more. I need to focus.
Oh, he gained experience? Oh, okay.
I don't have much time. Okay. One by one, Jack. Take it easy.
That makes a lot of sense.
A burning issue indeed. Then I'll move on to the body. Ah, shit. The lecture. I almost forgot. I'm gonna need the camcorder.
Well, this is back in the day, apparently. This is like in the 1990s or 1989 or something. I forgot what the time unit was. 90s for sure, I think.
This is making me nervous.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of like fascinated with things back then. We're using like fax machines and everything. It's like, wow. Place it in the tripod dissecting room. Okay.
Oh well.
Well then.
This is not the best framing. Hello, everyone. It's the 20 something of November 1991. Jack Hanlon is conducting the autopsy. Oh, I appear to be missing my gloves and apron.
Apron?
Yes.
Gloves.
You already know the drill. So, the body is on the slab. Let's see what the police uncovered first.
Bro, what happened here? Okay, let's look at the police information folder.
The victim is from yesterday's apartment block fire on Drowner Street. Personal details unknown. The exact cause of the fire has not yet been determined. However, it is known that the fire started in the deceased's apartment.
Okay,
where
it
the
started
most
in the
damage was
apartment.
reported.
So that's where the cause and probably the source of the fire was.
The body was not found until the next morning. The tenant was naked, charred, and with severe burns. The owner
These
of the
look like
apartment asked about the
firecrackers.
deceased. He was surprised anyone even lived there.
Like boom, this from boom. I don't know what exactly, but those look like kind of like firecracker stuff. Fireworks.
The deceased was sitting in an armchair near the TV. Pieces of pornographic material, an ashtray, melted video cassettes, and several bottles of so-called poppers were found in the vicinity. It's difficult to assess whether any escape attempts were made.
Okay. Interesting.
Firefighters indicated that it was probably the large quantity of poppers found near the deceased and rapid spread of the fire. Well, that's our basic question. Whether the death occurred as a result of fire, or whether he was dead before it.
Okay, so we're gonna kind of figure out if the death was caused by fire or he was killed before it. Okay.
As you can see, the body is in quite an unusual pose.
Dang.
For the purpose of photographic
That's annoying,
documentation, we'll leave it like that for now.
I'll go crazy. My internet keep disconnecting every now and then. Oh,
This
one moment,
position
guys.
is called the pugilistic attitude. This is due to the influence of high temperature on the muscles.
Thank you, Fluna, for letting me know about that. Oh my god. So basically what I was trying to say is since well, this is probably the last part. I'll probably finish this last part tomorrow before I do the thing. Yeah, thank you, Fluna. I appreciate that. But yeah, later's but yeah, since this is the last part, I guess I'll do this tomorrow. So this is my plan for tomorrow. Once I get out of work, I'll probably finish this up, do the duo thingy, and then maybe in the morning tomorrow I'll play some Elden Ring to kind of like warm myself up again, because I don't want to be super, or maybe, I don't know. I know for sure I gotta buy it. That's what I'm gonna do tonight. And yeah, but yeah, we should finish this one tomorrow. It shouldn't take too long, this one. It said it was only like a 4-hour long thing. I think we already done majority of it, so all right. But I'll finish it here. It was fun. Thank you guys for dropping by. I really do have fun with this. I really do. And yeah, and sorry that your internet went kaput. That sucks. Gotta go make some food for Khaos, and I think we're gonna play. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, but yeah, I got it. Yes, it is a cool game. I like it a lot. I really do. I can't wait for the full thing where they like it's all mysteries. But all right, bye bye everyone. Thank you. We'll continue this another time. Laters.